to ask us where you are seated, even if you are eating something, just please stand up a little bit. Stand up, stand up. Stand up for 1 minute. I want you to stretch a little bit on your toes. Could you stand on your toes? Stand on your toes. Now you may greet the person on your left and then on the right. Let's all start by greeting somebody on the left. I didn't say right, left to man. It doesn't help. So we may take our... As you notice, this ceremony is mainly between the Vice Chancellor and the students. And occasionally we invite our guests. We don't invite parents here. It's mainly you, the newcomers, and the students, and the student leaders. But we had welcomed the Chair of Council, the Permanent Chancellor, who is definitely represented here by Dr. Kennedy Lungu. May I recognize the presence of the Deputy Vice Chancellors, Professor Bodicha and Pohala. May I recognize the President of Registrars who are here. Directors, deans, chairpersons of department, faculty and staff. If there is any parent who sneaked in, I still recognize their presence. Our beloved freshmen and women, known as comrades, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to stand before you today as we officially welcome you. The newest members of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology family. Allow me to congratulate you sincerely on your admirable achievement and securing a place at this great institution of learning. Let me remind you one thing, that when you did and were preparing to come here, you had a lot of competition. There were almost 1 million of you, and even above 1.1. But out of that, you are among the 1 out of 10 who joined the university. So I want you to touch your head. Just touch your head and say, I am smart. Confess that you are smart. That's why you are here. So congratulations. So you are among the few selected from tens of thousands of applicants, and this speaks volume about your commitment, discipline, and potential. This year we have also an increase in number of students. So far as per today, you are about 6,597 students. Of these, we have 6,000 and probably 7 who are undergraduates. Can we congratulate ourselves? You have joined this noble university, the University of Choice. We have in this university exactly 11 schools, and each school is led by a dean, and we have so many chairmen of others. We have several flagship programs, number one of them being engineering because of the history. So this is the first engineering school in the western region of Kenya. And then next in line is School of Medicine, where we produce doctors. This is still young. Even currently, about 42 of you are joining to be new doctors. Can you congratulate for the doctors? Then the largest school is the School of Education. I normally call it the university. The reason is because over 2,500 of you are from the School of Education, and so on. Now, before I proceed, let me just welcome each of you. Can I see those from engineering? Please, you are from engineering. Stand up. Those who are joining engineering school. Wale wa engineering. Wa engineer wako wapi? Naona mwingine kule? Mwingine hapa? Watu wa machuma. There are some there. Can you congratulate for them? Please sit down. And the doctors? Wale madaktari. Mchumba wa jamaa wanaweza kusaidia. What doctors? There are so few there. There's one there. Daktari mwingine. Two. Those will be doctors. Can you clap for them? Those training public health, that's clinical medicine program, for example. Those in public health school, please stand up. You're mmoja wawili, clap for them. The nursing school. Nursing school. Can you congratulate them, please? Then I see we have the School of SAS, School of Arts and Social Sciences. SAS Chocolate. Can we rise up? Arts and Social Sciences. Those are four. Clap for them, please. Those in computer science, SKY, Computer Science and Information Technology. Where are they? Wana computer. Can we clap for them? Agriculture and veterinary sciences. Those of agriculture like the VC. Please don't let me down. Watu wa ugani, wako wapi hapa? Yes, can we congratulate them? Those of School of Natural Sciences, mambo kama physics, what have you, biology, chemistry. No, I want to say the first years mostly huko. Natural Sciences, what happened? Now let's clap for them. Whom have I left behind? School of Business, wanabiashara. Business. There are no business people around? 5 years. Can we congratulate them? Disaster management. Sigma. Where are you? Yes, kuna mwingine kule kuona huko. Can you clap for him? I want to see the School of Education. Where are you? Education, please stand up. School of Education. Can we clap for them? Thank you very much. So welcome to the university. As you realize, we have a University of Science, Technology and Innovation. This is the one where we are asked by the world and government to join. And hence, you notice that very few applicants or people will take in STI. It's not because there's a mistake, but these are very costly programs to do. So there are few, but they are very significant. Can we come up for that? And now, this does not diminish School of Education. If you go in the world and the more we develop, you later discover that the most important profession in the world is when you are a teacher, be proud of it. So, karibu students. Now, my dear students, your arrival here today is not just the beginning of our university journey. It's the start of a lifelong intellectual adventure. You are stepping into a space where you will question, experiment, innovate, and grow, not only academically, but also socially and personally. At MMUST, we do not simply train graduates. We nurture thoughts, leaders, researchers, entrepreneurs, and responsible citizens. My daughters and sons, I want to assure you this, that come to your fourth year, when you complete fourth year, you will be so much trained such that you will qualify in these two areas. One, you are able to make your own jobs and employ people. You are going to be businessmen and women. Secondly, if you must be employed, then employers will be looking for you. Our teachers here are so good that they are taken anytime they come out. We have very few, if any, in the walking around. So all these programs are good. As a premier public university of science, technology, and innovation, MMUST carries the responsibility of producing graduates who will drive the engines of national development, continental integration, and global progress. You are the next custodians of this mission. Just like I've said, our vision is to be the premier university in science, technology, and innovation. And our mission is to generate, preserve, and disseminate knowledge through research, through teaching, research, and innovation for sustainable development. The statements I've said are not just mere words on paper. They define the culture and direction of the university. As freshmen and women, you are now part of a community that values academic excellence, creativity, integrity, inclusivity, and service to society. What's your role as students? University education is not a passive activity. You are not here simply to absorb information. You are here to engage in inquiry, to debate ideas, and to challenge conventional wisdom. I urge you, therefore, number one, to commit to academic excellence. The number one thing you should prioritize other than anything is your studies. Attend lectures, complete assignments on time, and actively participate in seminars and tutorials. Remember, your first degree is the passport that will open doors to opportunities beyond these gates. Number two, embrace research and innovation. MMUST is known for nurturing inventors, thinkers, and problem solvers. Take advantage of our laboratories, innovation hubs, and research groups. Even as undergraduates, your ideas can shape industries, influence policies, and transform society. Number three, live responsibly. University life comes with freedom. Maybe many of you, this is the first time you are leaving home. You have left Holland, you have left Uganda, you have left where? All the time you have been with your parents. But this is the time you are going to significantly live with your parents. I know all of you are under 18, or below, above 18. Do you know anybody under 18? I hope not. But according to the Kenyan laws, when you are 18, you are an adult. That means you have become an adult. Think about it. An adult is somebody responsible. They take care of themselves. They are responsible for getting their money. I want to transform this. Maybe your father and mother won't tell you. But I'm the father who will tell you the truth. Please don't go expecting free money from your parents. Did you hear me right? You are supposed to work for it. You are now an adult. I know they won't tell you that, but I have to tell you. You are telling me it's difficult to get a job, what have you. It has always been difficult, even in my time. But do anything possible in this world, even sweep, cut trees, cut grass, read, write internationally through AI papers, but make your own money. And that does not include only boys, it includes even the girls, you haven't. Remember this, if you get in a relationship, you can have children and become a father and a mother. But I'm not saying you do it at this point. Wait till the right time. So, I've said freedom without discipline is self-destruction. Avoid shortcuts. Academic dishonesty, for example, the stealing of marks and all kind of things, please, that should not happen here. There's the issue of drug abuse, gang. The one who brought here a poem was speaking about mental issues. I'll say two good things, or one good thing and then another negative. The good thing is that this is a good environment for you to be in. You will actually do very well. The weather is good, the lecturers are good, and we will teach you very well. So regards. Then the other good news is when it comes to money, the issue of school fees which came around. Maybe many of you are challenged with that. But I want to tell you that school fees have been reduced significantly. It was high the other year, but now it's low. Look on your student portal and you will get your figures. Some of the school fees is even lower than what you did at high school. Take advantage of this. In the beginning, we had closed the system for people. We wanted you to pay full fees. But at the time when we were advised to open, right now the system is open. Don't allow any man or woman who is out there saying that they school fees before they join here. Let them come, and then you find out how they pay the school fees later. Would you please tell your brothers and sisters to come? I know you're almost having about 700 who have not yet joined. Can they come? We'll discuss the issue of fees here. And why I'm saying so is because our government is ready to give students even their help. From that, you can give something to the university. The remaining, you use it for your issues and we move on. We have a policy of payment of fees. Those in second, third, and fourth year know what I mean. Pay your fees in the right time. The only point where I want your full fees is when you are going to do examinations. At that point, we demand full fees. Are we together? That's in the 10th week, you must have paid everything. So don't use the excuse of fees as a reason not to come. It's no longer there. Of course, behind that fee, there's what government has paid as scholarship and help. We know the figures, but allow me to leave the sharing to the PS in education. She's the one who will tell you that engineering really costs this full. The cost you students have to pay with your parents is what I've already told you. And the remaining, leave it to the government. You will take your money, the government. Are we together? Now the fees that first years have, we are going to charge second years exactly in that same manner. There's no issue of banding. Did you hear me? Every student has their own fees, depending on their needs according to the MTI. So even the second years and third years, you are going to have a lower fee than last year. Let me clap for the government for that. The fee is not as high as it was. It is lower. Thank you very much. So because of that, maybe some of you are stressed because of money and all that. Please don't worry about that. Now, I mentioned to you that our flagship program is medicine. We are centered. There's a specialty in which our university is unique in medicine. The The unique program is in medicine is mental health. Can you repeat with me, mental health? There's no university like that in the country. And not even in the region. And I don't know whether we have one in Africa dealing with mental health. Do we? No. So we are specialized in that, and we are going to handle issues to do with the students in terms of mental health. There's depression, there's schizophrenia, some people, when they get older, they have things to do with the Alzheimer's, what have you, and so on and so on. Those are issues that can be handled for mental issues. So I'm expecting, please avoid shortcuts, academic disorderly, drug abuse, and the conduct, and any conduct that undermines your bright future. Choose friends who will uplift you, and build networks that will support you long after graduation. Number 4, engage in co-curricular community activities. Life in MMUST is not about books alone. Join clubs, societies, and sports teams. Serve in leadership positions. Volunteer in community outreach. This will enrich your personality, sharpen your soft skills, and give you memoirs you will ever cherish forever. Number 5, when you're going to be leaders, like these guys are here, I'm expecting you to excel, especially in academic pursuit and even the social side. Do not use or use that excuse to make you be behind in your studies. I'm not expecting any leader to be behind. You are supposed to be leading by example. Ladies and gentlemen, we recognize that transforming from high school or other institutions to university can be challenging. To support you, MMUST has put in place strong academic and welfare systems. There is the Office of the Dean of Students. Where's the Dean of Students? There she is. And the deputy, please. I saw him there. This will work with you in matters to do with counseling. If you have an issue that is affecting you and you need counseling, they will do it there. Guidance and student welfare. There's also, number 2, our financial aid office will advise you on scholarships. There are those students who may really be down. Sometimes, God bless us with the scholarships. They bless us with grants, bursaries, and work study opportunities. Come and see us at the Dean's office. We also have support in our medical services. They are equipped to handle your health needs, both physical and psychological. Then finally, we have what we call faculty and academic advisors who will mentor you and ensuring you receive guidance on your academic journey. We want you to thrive, not just to survive in this environment. So in a bigger picture, although I'm mentioning just academics, is the responsibility to society. As you study here, remember that university education is not an end in itself. It's a means of greater goal to serve humanity, particularly in Kenya, Africa, and the rest of the world. We have challenges like climate change, poverty, technology disruption. You have heard about Prof mention about AI. They are not challenges, but they are opportunities, I want to say. Take advantage of that. There are conflicts, resolution, and inequality. You have them mentioning about gender violence. Don't practice that here. The question is, what role will you play? We expect you to graduate not only with the certificate, but also with the skills, values, and courage to tackle these challenges head on. Education, when divorced from societal responsibility, becomes sterile. At most, we want you to use these kids as change agents. These are engineers who design sustainable solutions, teachers who inspire, health professionals who save lives, and leaders who act with integrity. If you read it, you'll see some signs around saying corruption-free zone. It depends on how you're pronouncing it. The English would say corruption-free zone. And the Americans would mean corruption-free zone. Those in two contexts are different. One of them is meaning you can perform corruption as you will. It's a free zone of corruption. But that's not what we mean. We mean MMUST does not entertain any form of corruption, be it academic, social, and even finances. We must uphold this. In this regard, I thank even our partners, those who are calling themselves whistleblowers. They also have an important role to play, so we must not entertain corruption. Closing remarks, this I've said, this is the time we are living home. There's good life in Kakamega town here, there are clubs and what have you, but I want you to be responsible. You are growing into others, and when the older ones come in, there's something that normally happens. In my time, I don't know what they call it nowadays, but they used to call it fresher pap. Does it happen so, President? I don't know, it's shy to tell me, but as I am here, Kambo, what that means is there are a lot of relationships being done. It's okay for me for you to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Is that okay? Yes. What if you are not here? I wonder what's happening. But here's the challenge. Now I want to talk like a pastor. It's my desire you don't engage into the things of another until you get married. So that when you go to the podium and the priest announces, I declare you man and wife, you can kiss each other even when anybody is seeing. But other than that, please go like it over. So my dear freshmen and women, allow me to leave you these three guiding principles at your time here. 1, dream boldly. Set ambitious goals for your life. Your background does not define your destiny. Your choices do. Work relentlessly. Success is not given. It's earned through discipline, hard work, and resilience. Live ethically. Uphold integrity in all your dealings. Remember your reputation is your greatest asset. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. You now carry that weapon. Use it wisely. Once again, I congratulate each one of you on your admission to Masinde, Muliro University of Science and Technology. You are now a part of a legacy of excellence, innovation, and service. Welcome to the MMUST family, your new home of transformation. Can you clap for yourselves for that? I wish you the very best in your academic journey, and I look forward to celebrating your achievements in the years ahead. Thank you, and may God bless you.